Welcome. Spring training coverage continuing on 2K Sports. It's the Cactus League. John Crux, Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Their starter, Tom Gorzolani. Steve, what do you think the strategy is going to be today as he goes against Oakland?
It's nice to have versatility on a pitching staff, and Tom Gorzolani really offers that. He's been a starter, he's been a reliever, he's been a situational left-hander. He can really do anything a manager wants with good, solid, quality stuff.
Here's a look at the offense for the Athletics, presented by Pepsi. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, anytime you make out your lineup, Brandon Phillips will be in that lineup, and he'll be a focal point of this offense. They need him to produce if they're going to win. But when you're a second baseman, you can also help win a game with his defense. And Brandon Phillips brings his glove day in and day out.
Up now, the center fielder. He'll be starting us off here. The first pitch coming right up.
Center fielder, number 95, Mark Spencer.
At the belt, Gorzolani kicks and throws. That's at the knees for a called strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch that's in the dirt. Did not look good on that cut. Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, textbook way of pitching. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Outstanding command during that at-bat. In there, their first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball is high, 1-0.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Forcing fastball up in the zone.
Popped into foul territory down the left side. Good effort there, but he couldn't get into position to make that play. Ooh, that one is just outside the zone, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swings, puts this one in play, fielded by Bird. Out number 2. Let's take a quick look as the Cubs on the field will line up like this. Now, Steve, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
There's nothing flashy about Lyle Overbay at first base. All he does is make plays. He can range to his right and make the play, and he also has a good arm to give feed to pitchers covering the base.
Here's Brandon Phillips, 2 down. Had just a .224 average last year against the Cubs. At the belt, Gorzolani kicks and throws. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
The pitcher showing he effectively throws strikes on the inside part of the plate. The hitter now has to make an adjustment, possibly opening up for that pitch next time.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes the fastball, strike 2.
Oh, good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. And he's out. They get him with that throw to first base.
Gary's really going for it there, but the catcher's able to get a handle on it, get it over to first base in time. If he doesn't get it there, who knows what it might lead to.
Outstanding. Oakland starter for our ball game. As he gets going against these Cub hitters, what's the score?
A pretty even matchup right now. You've got a lineup that does struggle at times to score runs, but you've also got a right-hander on the mound who can give up some runs. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins in execution in this one.
Snyder at the plate. He'll lead off the home half of the first. First pitch, here it comes. Swung on, hit. Bush. Throw one to first in time and away.
Gary, that's a nice play right there on the mound. Able to grab it and then toss it over easily to first base for the out.
And we've got Bird batting.
Well, Marlon Byrd is an integral part of the Texas Rangers ball club. He helps Ron Washington in a lot of ways. The fact that he can play right field, he can play left field. Any position you ask him to play, he does it, and he does them all well.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, to me, Lyle Overbay has to pick up his run production if he wants to be an established Major League Baseball player. He gets a chance to have a lot of at-bats throughout his career, but the run production doesn't fit the size and the swing of this guy. But I think in this game today, if he can get it turned around, he can help this team win a game.
Up now, their rookie third baseman. Up the middle, picked up by Phillips. Throws on to first, side is retired. No strikeouts, but you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. And the Athletics coming up next. Heat of the lineup coming to the plate. And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. He's going to get us started, second inning. At the belt, Gorzolani kicks and throws. Low for a ball to Ramirez. 1-0 on the way. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
He throws that cut fastball up and into the hitter. Kind of surprised that he couldn't offer at it.
2-1. Low for a ball to Ramirez.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get in the chase, he wouldn't go for it.
Now Gorzolani sets up, 2-1 pitch. 2-1 delivery of fastball, swung on, strike 2. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
Well, 92 miles per hour, you can get away with some mistakes, but it would be nice to have some movement.
2 straight fastballs, he still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, the pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
And Olson's batting. Base is empty, 1 out. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. No problem with that one.
A chance here to check out how the Cubs ranked in the National League last year. 5th in home runs, 10th in runs, and for team batting average, well, the number's just not quite there, as they did not make the kind of contact you want. Really led to some difficulties in scoring runs.
Davis into the batter's box. And he can't catch up with that one, 0-1.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. This one to Bird. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. Hayward is the batter now. He's going to start the 2nd for the home team.
Number 25.
Swung on and ripped towards 2nd. And the play made by Phillips. 1 away.
This ball scorched right at the second baseman, but he showed quick reflexes to be able to make the play.
Martin Prado.
This one's grounded hard up the middle. And that's through. And that's going to be the game's first hit. Now look at the teams who led the league in extra base hits last year. Brought to you by State Farm. The Phillies, number 1. 2nd, the Rockies. In 3rd, the Brewers. The D-backs 4th. And at number 5, line shot into center field. Makes its way through for a single. So up next, here's Bobby Abreu.
It's a real tough pitch to hit right there. That breaking ball, good late break on it, but he stays with it and punches a single out to the outfield.
Well, the guy you need to keep an eye on in this game is Bobby Abreu. You talk about a guy that's going to see a lot of pitches. He loves to hit with 2 strikes. He's not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. When many guys panic, he feels like he's at his best.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And you'll take an extra base on this one. It's rolling towards the wall. And he scores. Here comes a runner for the plate. Now the runner from first comes around to score. Openings for this lineup offensively, don't give it to them now because they are hot. Now a moment to check out the 2-bagger and the difference it makes on our Pepsi WPA ground. Strike one. Bush gets in with a swinging strike.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
0-1, first pitch you saw fouled off. Overbay fouls off another.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells you how defensive a swing the hitter had to keep it going.
Typically, when you throw one in that far off the plate, you want to go to the outside corner. Let's see if he does it.
You're out. Great pitch. Lyle Overbay, hot looking.
He just reared back and chucked it, gave him his best fastball right there, threw it right at the knees. See you later.
And Gorzolani's batting. 2 outs and a runner on second. Swings at that first delivery. Curveball by him on 1. And he watches the low pitch from Bush. That's swung on a liner here. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well. And Abreu comes home. Well, the Cubs are riding it along right now. They're making it happen.
Number 6.
Hey, Gary picks up an RBI, good piece of hitting, and giving himself a little bit of run support.
Snyder at the plate. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
Boy, so many quality at-bats for this offense. The pitcher has to make a pitch here and slam this door shut, or this could get away from him.
As you can see, a bit out of control. He hit that batter.
Let's take a look at last year's rankings and see how the Oakland Athletics fared. 4th in stolen bases, 5th in batting average with runners in scoring position, and they were the top 10 in hits, a lineup that was able to make a lot of contact and put the ball in play.
And we've got Bird batting.
And with that hit by pitch we saw there, Gary, now 2 runners on base, and it's got to be in his mind a little bit right now that he's got to be careful, but he can't be afraid to pitch inside.
And they'll just have to sit on this one, so everybody's safe. Ready with a 1-0. Line towards second. Picked up by Phillips. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. They get that early spark. A lot of runs now to defend that lead. The Cubs on top, 3-0.
For the Oakland Athletics.
And it's Cliff Floyd now.
Left fielder. Number 25. Cliff Floyd.
Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1. He has hit .239 lifetime off the Cubs. Strike 2 there. Gorzolani's in charge 0-2.
Well, this is just one of those pitches right there that he had a chance to put in.
Ball put in play. Bird to field it. And he'll put that one away for run number 1.
He really has to go as this one hangs up just long enough for him to run underneath and make the play.
And it's Troy Tulowitzki at the plate.
Troy Tulowitzki got off to such a slow start for the Colorado Rockies, then it changed his approach at the plate. He stood up taller and became a power hitter using that 6'3" frame to hit a lot of home runs.
And that's a strike. Tulowitzki will have to be careful not to be too overly aggressive here. Certainly Tulowitzki, an igniter. He's a guy who can generate some real fire for a club.
Well, Gary, anytime you have a shortstop that can hit for power and drive in a lot of runs, you've got yourself a special player.
With good speed now at first base, Gary, they're going to have to at least keep an eye on him. Even though they've got the lead, they've got to watch him because they might try to steal and get back into this game.
It'll be Overbay's job to keep him close. Gorzelani throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
At the plate.
Boy, he made that throw a split second before he lost control of the body.
Now, the key was he kept his eye on the target the entire time.
Big smile. He got that one done. Now their rookie center fielder struck out swinging his last time up. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with that circle change in there, 0-1.
Well, a change-up right there hit a good spot. You want to keep that down in the zone, so even if they swing at it, it stays in the ballpark.
Hit in the air, in right, foul territory. Have a look at that one, but can't come up with it. A swing and a miss, strike 3, but a chance at first. And the throw. And out, the catcher makes the play.
That's a great play, Gary. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, does a great job retrieving the ball and gunning him out at first.
If you're a pitcher, you never want those strikeouts not to get recorded. Good play to be able to get the out at first base. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Still unable to score. Oakland still 0. Bit of sunshine, few clouds floating around. That's the weather-wise situation here today.
Number 19.
In the box there, third baseman. He's our first batter, home half of the third inning. Ground ball towards the second baseman. Picked up by Phillips. And his throw gets him one away.
Number 25.
Hayward at the plate. Lined out last time up. Here's the first one. Up the middle. Oh, mercy. Well, that did not miss him by much, but he got out of the way. So that brings up Martin Prado to the plate.
Well, he stayed behind the ball right there real well. Got himself that one-out base hit.
The pitch from Bush. Oh! Low for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Well hit towards the middle. The second, there's 1. And there's 2, a double play. How about that? Only needed 4 pitches to set down the guys. Tremendous. The Cubs 3, Oakland nothing.
For the Oakland Athletics.
And the first baseman in. He's going to get us started here in the 4th.
Number 31. Matt Kaplan.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a drive, deep left center. And Abreu's going to play it. And he meanders over to put it away.
For the Oakland Athletics, second baseman, number 4.
And Brandon Phillips digs in with 1 out. His batting average a low .211 lifetime off the Cubs. At the belt, Gorzelani kicks and throws. Cut fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
They're going through the lineup the second time around right here. They don't have any hits, so they've really got to start thinking about what are they doing at the plate and should they be more aggressive right now.
Ugly pitch. Catcher able to somehow scoop that out. Fastball in there. Struck him out number 2.
Well, 92 miles per hour, you can get away with some mistakes, but it would be nice to have some movement.
Well, couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't even get it started.
He came right back with another fastball, John.
Well, you see him go fastball like that, and you know he has a lot of confidence in that heater right now.
And the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
Well, I tell you what, you throw a cutter with that velocity, that's a great pitch. You understand why the hitter swung late.
Strike 2 there. Gorzolani's in charge, 0-2.
Well, outstanding movement on the cut fastball, but he left it out over the heart of the plate. He got away with one right there.
And this is a slider in there called strike 3. That'll do it. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. Up next, it'll be the Cubs.
For the Chicago
LaCroix is the batter. He's 1 for 1 so far.
Number 27.
First pitch.
LaCroix.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch by Bush. Towards center field. The catch is made.
For the Chicago Cubs. Left fielder, number 54.
And Bobby Abreu to bat. He doubled home a couple in his last at bat.
Well, big production in this ball game. Already driving in a couple runs and a major factor in this offense.
One out, nobody on. He deals. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. This one, fielded, Davis. As he gets a little exercise that time. Now our State Farm sponsored look at which teams went the yard most last year. The Phillies, number 1. Second, the Rockies. In third, the Brewers. Fourth, D-backs. And at number 5, it's the Cubs.
Well, this team lives and dies with the home run ball. They were one of the top teams in the league last year at hitting the ball out of the ballpark, and they seem to want to continue that in this season. They have so much power and depth throughout this lineup that every one of these guys can hurt you.
And he starts Overbay out. Strike 1. Bush gets in with a swinging strike.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
Hit in the air to center field. Get hit in the... That one falls in there for a base hit.
Now coming to bat.
Well, with that big 2-out hit right there in this inning, you know the managers in there telling them, let's not let him breathe. Let's not let him get that 3rd out. Let's score before this inning's over.
Gorzolani.
And Gorzolani's batting. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. Throws to first, side is retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. The Cubs 3, Oakland nothing.
the Oakland
And
Athletics.
Olson's batting. He'll get things started. 5th inning.
Number 29. For Matt Olson.
Here's the first pitch. That swung on and grounded up the middle. He's over to Overbay. 1 away.
For the Oakland Athletics.